This last one I wanted to talk about a little bit because it's really kind of very special to me. Not that they all are, but this one is our Pharmacy Customer Care Award. And when you talk about the Walgreens company, you talk about pharmacy is our brand. Pharmacy is what we do, and pharmacy is really the core of our business, always will be the heart of our business. And it's our great pharmacists and pharmacy techs that make our pharmacy, our brand, what it is. And it really goes without saying that it's the ones that do more than just come to work and be a pharmacist, but the ones that make a difference in people's lives on a daily basis, that really stand out. And we have a lot of them that do that. But when you talk about 700 stores, and Kathy, for you to stand out and have made a difference not only in someone's life, but really, I mean, more than that, maybe possibly saving that person's life, that's a gift they can never repay to you. And that's something that for us, I mean, it just makes me so proud that that happened in our area. And when I can read about your story, I'd like to have Chris read it, if you could, read the nomination, because it really is something extremely special.
Yeah, two managers co-authored this. So Lakeithia Young, your current manager, along with Joseph Ellington, co-wrote this. So I'll just read it straight from the page. It says, when our company made the announcement of our comprehensive national plan to combat drug abuse, our pharmacy manager, Catherine Velasquez, would never imagine herself being in a life-changing moment that would require both medical knowledge and instincts in one of our in-store restrooms. On this particular evening, Catherine was performing her regular pharmacy duties, attending to patients and their needs, when a member of leadership team rushed to the pharmacy counter asking for Catherine to assist as a patient fainted in the men's restroom. Catherine immediately rushed to the aid of the patient. She recognized these were the same two customers she noticed earlier in the pharmacy area. The patient was lying on the floor, visually unconscious. His friend was splashing water on his face, shouting for him to wake up, which was not going to work, right? Catherine immediately began to recall the medical signs of opioid overdose. The patient's face and fingertips were bluish. Catherine knew she had to act quickly. She instructed the shift lead to call 911 and report an unresponsive overdose patient. Meanwhile, Catherine rushed into the pharmacy, collected a naloxone emergency kit, and then she returned to the back restroom and began to administer naloxone nasal spray into the patient's nostrils. Within seconds, the patient began coughing and as he gasped for air to breathe. She rolled the patient onto his side and patted his back as he struggled to breathe and appeared to be choking. Then suddenly, the lifeless man began to vomit and cry, and Catherine explained to the man that she was a pharmacist and paramedics were en route. She not only had to make a medical rescue for the patient, but she had to calm his frantic friend also. When the fire department arrived, Catherine briefed them quickly on the situation and what she administered to the patient. The firemen immediately took over the patient's care, which subsequently required a second dose of naloxone. The firemen acknowledged her first dose as a life-saving dose. Catherine is a life-saving champion of champions. Amen.
It's really amazing. You don't often have someone who really, and there's so much, when a situation like that is happening, and I know the craziness of what goes on around that, but the worry about, you know, if I do something, is it going to be a liability issue? There's all these things that people have to think about these days. You want to put the patient first, and really did an amazing job at saving this person's life, and just, you know, making us all proud. I remember coming in and hearing about that story and talking in me and Amir in a regional meeting and talking about what a great job Catherine did, and just I haven't been so proud of somebody in my area to just step up and do such a great job. And not just in this instance, but ever since we put you in the store you're at, it's amazing the difference, the turnaround. That used to be a problem store in terms of customer complaints, and as soon as Catherine got there, it just turned around. And I don't remember the last time I ever got a complaint on your store. And I used to get them every day. So it really is not just the one customer, which is amazing, but what you do every single day to make that, you know, to live that brand and make Walgreens, you know, a place that people can really look up to and be proud of. So thank you so much. Can we get your mom and dad to come up too?
And just a quick note, last month, New Harmony had 0 complaints in BS.
I'll tell you, it's amazing the difference in that school. I remember reading the blog, and they were killing one.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I don't get to say it enough, but thank you for everything. I don't mean to make you emotional, but I really appreciate it. You guys are gonna be so proud. I'm gonna get over it.
Oh.
We'll give you that one.
Thank you.
All right. Got it.
Thank you. She's amazing. Thank you. And how do you follow that, right? But I do want to say, Martha, great job. Sean, great job. Captain, great job. All of you.